Hey guys, welcome back to another Spy Family Sunday. Today we're here to talk about chapter 83 of the manga. There was also a teaser trailer dropped for Code White. I'll discuss on that briefly once we're done with the chapter review. But yeah, if you guys are liking the content here, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely leave me a comment because I love, again, talking about these chapters after they go up. So, this chapter starts right off with the action. We actually see that Lloyd is the one that gets shot, but it looks like it's just a graze on his arm, and he sort of stumbles back. Yuri launches himself at him. Lloyd is thinking to himself, ugh, Twilight, why did you hesitate? We all know why Lloyd hesitated. He hesitated because this is Yor's brother, and Twilight, he cares. He cares about Yor, and subsequently he cares about Yuri. And so they're fighting, blow for blow. Yuri is surprised that Twilight looks like him so much. All of his mannerisms, his voice. And then he starts to think, how could he know this much about me? Is he somebody that's close to me, that's been observing me this whole time? And then he sort of switches back to attack mode, and he's like, that doesn't matter right now. They start fighting again. Yuri's like, give up. Lloyd's like, you're the one that needs to give up. And Twilight manages to get Yuri on the ground pretty aggressively. He slaps him with a belt in his neck, which I can't imagine isn't extremely painful. And he's like, you might not be able to eat any good meals for a while, but you'll live. But then he's surprised that Yuri gets up again and launches another attack at him. Twilight is able to handle the situation and gets him on the ground again. He's like, how is he able to get up over and over and over? Is this just the way he was raised living with Yor? Twilight is like, I can't hold back anymore, and he launches at Yuri with some kind of metal pipe, and he hits him pretty hard. Yuri goes down, but then he gets back up again. He eventually just passes out and falls down. We don't see him thinking to himself, but Lloyd is contemplating on whether or not he needs to just finish off Yuri. And before he does, Yuri's like, Yor, I'm so sorry. And again, it makes Lloyd hesitate, and instead of finishing him off, he just throws the pipe into the water. I can't even describe Lloyd's expression in this moment, but he just looks conflicted but angry. There's a lot of, I wish we could see what he's thinking. I want to know how Lloyd feels sparing Yuri, what it has to do with his family, what it has to do with Yor. I want to know what these conflicting emotions are that he's having. So I'm very curious as to what's going on in Twilight's head right now. He leaves the sewer. We don't know where he goes, but he leaves the sewer and he leaves Yuri down there. And then we cut to the Shelbury Hotel where Agent Mustache is and Fiona. They're like, hey, Agent Wheeler is not here. How can we lure him out? Apparently Lloyd made Agent Mustache a full body costume of this guy named Gascoigne. He changes into it and he's like, man, this thing is hard to walk in. And he's hoping that Agent Wheeler still has his sight on the hotel because he wants to be tracked by Wheeler so that they can capture him. And so he's disguised as Gascoigne and he's walking along the path right in front of the hotel, and he's hoping that Wheeler will take the bait and see Gascoigne. It shows a panel of Wheeler seeing Gascoigne, but even Wheeler's sort of apprehensive about this. He's like, why did Gascoigne change his location? What's going on? And so Agent Mustache is still walking, and he's wondering who's following him. He purposely has wise agents following him just in case, Wheeler shows up and they can get the drop on him. But he can't tell if Wheeler's actually following him. Fiona is also casing the area because she's part of the team. There's some kind of manufactured car crash that happens, and everybody that's following Gascoigne sort of pauses and naturally looks at the incident. Fiona and Gascoigne are paying attention to the people that look away from the accident but then look back to what they're doing. And Fiona picks up on this guy in the crowd that looks kind of hippie-ish. He has a backpack and shades. She figures out like, hey, this has to be Agent Wheeler. And Wheeler discovers that, oh man, did somebody catch me? And so he tries to obviously avoid being caught, and he goes down an alleyway, and Fiona's like, hey, he's going this way, don't let him get away. And eventually he gets caught between a car and Fiona on the edge of a building that's looking down on him. Chapter ends with Fiona basically saying, hey, you're not getting away, this game of hide and seek is over. And I am so excited for this fight. Man, I can't wait to see what Fiona's full potential is, because we know that she is capable, especially with that mission she went on with Frankie, and then the mission she was on with Lloyd when they went to the underground tennis matches. So we know Fiona has has some moves, but she knows that Agent Twilight is busy in the sewers doing what he needs to do, and she's like, I'm gonna take charge on this and we're gonna catch this guy. Very, very excited to see where this is gonna go. Hopefully it's a win for Fiona. I know she's capable. We'll see where this goes, but that's where the chapter ends. It was a great chapter. It was action-packed. It's moving the story along. I feel like the pacing is really good for this arc. I can't wait for chapter 84. As far as predictions, I mean, Fiona versus Agent Wheeler, I mean, will they catch him? Will he find a way to sort of get out of the situation? That is yet to be seen. I don't see any evidence of that happening, considering Fiona's right there and he's pinned, but you know, there's nothing scarier than a pinned animal, so who knows what would happen in that situation. I really want to know where Lloyd went now that he's assumably left the sewer. What's gonna happen to Yuri down there? And I really want to take a look into Lloyd's mental state right now. I want to know what he's thinking. I want to know what wheels are turning and how this impacts his family with Yor and Anya, and how it conflicts with his job as an agent, because clearly this mission is affecting him, because he's hesitating, he's not finishing people off because he knows the ramifications of that with his fake family. And I say that in quotations because we are far beyond this being a fake family. They care about each other. I guess we will just have to wait and see where that goes, but the story's really heating up. And with that being said, I thought this was a good point to segue into the teaser trailer for the Spy Family movie, Code White. So the trailer was only 30 seconds. It just showed everybody, Lloyd, Yor, Anya, Bond, a lot of quick flashes of things that are going on. It didn't have subtitles, so I couldn't quite understand everything that was going on, but basically it was like, father's a spy, mother's an assassin, daughter is a telepath. I don't know what they said about Bond, and then just like quick snippets of whatever is going to be happening in the movie. But I mean, it looks like it's going to be great. I mean, I'm going to watch it for sure. Personally, I just need to wait for a longer trailer that has more about what the story is going to be, because I'm actually not sure if this movie is going to be canon to the manga or if this is just an anime original movie. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed yet. Animation wise, it looks great, so you know, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'll be there, and I will be doing a review for that movie on the channel, so you know, subscribe if you'd like to get my thoughts on the movie when it comes out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. I loved it. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and until next time, remember to be awesome and stay true.